There we go. There's Siri bots. I think Extreme Illnesses. Yep. Alright, so Extreme Info. Actually, no, I don't need to do that because, you know, it doesn't do the thing like that with Nightmare Reaper, so copy that first, post it. I'm gonna post it on Twitter, hopefully. Next, I'm gonna check the stream itself, see how it's looking, sound and everything. Alright. Seems everything's pretty good. Next, I'm gonna go to Discord. Unmuted. Oh. Yo, like I didn't ask for that shoe up. Alright. Trying to do random little things on my phone. It's like sometimes things just don't wanna work, like be pushed correctly. Anyway, so everything looks good, which is always good to see. Also seems like everything so far is looking good with Opera, because for a good little while now it seems like I couldn't both really do stuff with Opera, which is my main browser that I often use more than anything. I'm often using like, because when it comes to like, streaming stuff, I've actually been using like the old Microsoft Edge browser. But anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, said everything. So, as always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome back to some more of Nightmare Reaper. Now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, like, how come you're starting your stream a little bit late than normal? Well, oh, there's at least a couple of reasons for that. So the first reason is that Discord, in terms of like the desktop app and everything like that, um, apparently it needed an update. So it was doing a little thing where it's like, oh, update one of insert random number here. So I had to do some waiting on that for everything to hopefully pop off and be up and at 'em. So I'd be like, hey, so that way I can I can be on Discord via desktop app, and that way my name and stuff can be seen as that I am streaming. Um, Second reason that I'm kind of late on things is because I was kind of trying to wake up a bit as much as I can um because yesterday I kind of like dozed off at one point in time, and I got a little bit of sleep, and I woke up, played some Elden Ring with my friend Onyx, um, and what I'm going to be I was going to be kind of talking about probably around, well, at least talking about Elden Ring probably around the end of the stream, because I have an idea now. It's kind of what I'm going to be trying to do for Sunday, but yeah, like I took a nap at one point in time, sometime yesterday. I don't know what's next to when I, went down. But got up, played some Elden Ring with Onyx. Was up for a little while and everything after that. Found out that my friends weren't going to be doing any DVD because one of them is not really feeling too good, mostly of their voice, because apparently I guess like they've been having like some sort of like cold or something going around, but now it's like their voice kind of is being affected by it, to where it's like it's all like low and raspy and everything like that. So they decided to cancel their stream for today. So I was like, okay, well, if I'm not gonna be doing any DVD Swift and all that, I might as well maybe just like get a little bit of like maybe get a little bit extra rest. So I did. Um, Technically, I like like first time I got out more or less was around the time that I would normally have probably like hit the go live button. Making around like 5:30 my time. Especially on the fact that my dog was barking his head off because my folks went out the front door because my stepdad likes to see my mom off whenever she has to head to work. But I was like, well, like I don't know, like I was trying to like wake up in a sense, but still like not get up physically. If that makes any sense. So so there was all that, and of course like I had to try and like I said we get Discord open, and I was trying to like do stuff and things with my stream stuff, as much as like maybe getting my chat box situated, because normally what I would do is I would probably bring up Microsoft Edge and everything, and I would like go to the little link that I have, say that's specifically for my Twitch chat box. But now I'm kind of giving Opera a little shot, because everything seems to be working so far. Because I was able to delete some past broadcasts after I had vodded them and everything like that, was no real issue. So I was like, okay, maybe everything's working now. So yeah. But anyway, we're back with some more Nightmare Reaper. Um, I can't remember exactly what we did last time, but we're making more progress and everything. I think that the last time I tried, I think like the last stream that I did, I think I was having like some slight troubles on. I want to say like maybe like one or two level parts, but I think like most troublesome that I had, I think the most troublesome that I had was fucking the boss area. So yeah, we're gonna go and get no bed. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so for those that have not seen the previous streams and all that, I did have at one point in time a double barrel shotgun that had like a lot of that had like a lot of like bonus effects and everything like that. But but unfortunately, one random little situation kind of happened to where um, I was trying to like maybe like re-roll a stat and everything, and basically it made my SSG hurt me when it got like overheated and everything like that, which is very annoying. So I kind of decided to sort of ditch the SSG, and now I have a semi-auto shotgun, which is a level 2 rare that has burst fire and also plus 48% coin chance. You know, which not much, but it's like it's not much, but it's something. And I'm trying. I remember, like, some places, like, that I haven't gone yet. Also kind of trying to remember my buttons as well, because sometimes buttons can be forgotten as far as what does what. I want to say that the last place that we stopped was probably on this boot. Because I'm starting to kind of remember that that we opened up like this little area here, and and we were doing the stuff over here, because I think like everything else was more or less done. Okay. We check inputs. Okay, so R3 is the thing. Okay, so I see. Okay, so there's this area, and this area. Let's try it here, I guess. Gibbs Medical Center, Part 1. Oh. Oh. That thing actually killed the. That thing actually killed the spitters, though. Ow. I do like negative splash damage effect. Ow. I get these coins. Damn it. Alright, so let's see. That's a nice little thing. Dash through enemies. See some. Sorry, kinda just checking some stuff. Alright. find it though? Yeah, so I got 2 chainsaws, 1 common, 1 uncommon. So if I can get another weapon, I can replace the common chainsaw with something else. Like that. Grenade Harpooner, legendary, stun chance, area size, plus 74 missile size. Oh, that dude got stuck to a water. Maybe it was deep, that's how like the body. Pretty common chainsaws. Random projectile from a uncommon level 1 bazooka. I'll still stick to this bad blade. I'm getting a lot of chainsaws apparently. I'm guessing that this is like the game's way of saying we want you to rip and tear until it's done. Oh. Alright. Spark the book. Okay, so there's 10 enemies left. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting a lot of fucking crazy weapons that okay, so found the exit area, but I know there's like some other little places we could have gone as well. What's this? Kickback 1. That's that. 하나 끼웠잖아. Oh. Let's see. Grenade harpooner, this is common version. Down here. Ooh. Howitzer. 20% fire rates. Hmm. Alright, so got a lot of munitions with bombs. Che è molto già. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see. I think I'll still keep the semi shutty.
While the road is bound to be filled with sacrifice and pain, I believe that the results will help so many victims.
So yeah, basically every single time that you complete a level part thing. Oh, excuse me. You'll come back into your little room and there'll be like a little things you can go and read each time. By +2 max magic ammo. We'll still think through this. Yeah, like, yeah, don't mind me, I'm just playing some Pokemon. Plus 4 alive, plus 1 to see. Sorry, she's not here. Alright, so boss is beaten here. I think I'll probably wait a little bit before I move on to the next area, because I think maybe some stuff that I want to get there. Gibbs Medical Center, Part 2. Sorry, yeah, I'll just do some stuff. Yeah, I'd say like probably if we could be able to somehow get through this, like get through the medical center or whatever, then probably how I'll end things. Oh. Okay. I won't put the level yet. for that level, I guess. Thanks so much for that fucking level. And my best guess, since there was like a low enemy count, that like I was I'm just kind of thinking to myself, like, you know, if there's like a low enemy count, then there's probably those red crystal things that's going to be just like spawning enemies until you destroy them. Mega cannon plus 31% size. I think the one thing I have to kind of do for this time being is get used to how the auto shotty functions. Oh, it's automatic, huh? was that weapon. Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking about keeping that. So I was actually thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna probably switch that out for the shotty. So that way, so that way I can fucking so that way I can like fucking use that. I would use that weapon, not only for like a chainsaw type thing, but also for something that has a projectile as well. But no, enemies decided to come out the wazoo and ruin my fun. Pirate cannon. 14% pierce chance. I can't fucking see. Like, holy shit, that person's thing like spawning right in my ass or something. Well done. Fucking 4 red crystals. Get out of my ass. I can't do anything. What is that? Holy shit, like, some, again, I don't know what the fuck that was, but like there's like those things just spawning literally in my, like literally on my ass. I couldn't move. I can barely see. See that one there. Deal with that in a sec. Get off me. Yeah, why do these things like to fucking spawn my ass for? Looks like he's falling right out, like, going out of nowhere. Hey, the dope fish. The dope fish lives. I know Mo. Yeah, I'm assuming like, you know, the crystal things are like the quote unquote main enemy, and it's like, oh, those are the things you have to kill or to, you know, progress and, you know, all that stuff. chainsaw. Ice repair. Two cans. Okay, well that's a bit better. I think I actually might switch out my shotgun for this. I'll find something better. Coin chance. Area size +6 per chance. Oh no. Yeah, because I wanna kind of like switch those around a little bit. Fireball book. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the chainsaw. I'll get rid of the machete.
She's not a monster, you see. She's hiding from real monsters that are invisible to everyone else.
Gibbs Medical Center, Part 3. There's almost 50 enemies up in this bitch. approach. Smart gun. Keep forgetting that. Hayek's souls. Hope I have shotgun, hope I have Christian. Progress is getting made somehow. I will say, I think the ice fucking kind of helps some.
Damn it!
Like, fuck. You got lucky. Yeah, you're not even that good. I was trying to like, I was trying to like determine what the thing, what his little resistance was, and I saw like, you know, the blue, I saw the blue and everything, and I was like, maybe he's, I was kind of thinking it's like maybe, you know, I was kind of thinking it's like, you know, maybe he's immune to, you know, cold, so it's like, oh, I probably couldn't be able to. Like, oh, I probably could build to you know, to freeze him. So my, maybe my chainsaw might not have, you know, done the trick. So, ooh, 11% leech chance. Check out for that. Plus 5 stun chance. Right. That weapon really at the moment. Mega chainsaw. Definitely had that reach though. See, 2 explosive walls. So now if I can somehow get lucky to escape this level, I might actually try and pick up, you And one chainsaw for another. Okay, that's for the yellow key. Gotta love it. Gotta love the long ass chainsaws. Okay. Oh, nice. We got this and a log and out back. Ew. Got to love it. Do I want to go in there? I hate that place. thing. I hate those things so very much. No! Well, rip the Mega Chainsaw. Fucking hate that shit, man. I fucking hate when it's like enemies somehow like go past shit and you focus on one thing, but you don't know that, but you don't know that there's other shit, coming. This other shit like had passed by and all that. Random projectile nail gun. Explosive ammo 1. Also fire effect. Another shotty. Change the weapon stat. Yeah. Plus one size and a katana. I hope everything's still going good. I get some of my activity feed on Twitch, so I'll find out what that is. Oh my god, did they actually change? Did they actually change things up a bit? Because now I'm seeing a bit something different when it comes to the live stuff. It's like now it's like because now it seems like they have like things in categories. Oh, so I'd gotten a gift sub, okay. Well, very interesting. I honestly thought that was something that I honestly thought that was something that I had, but I completely forgot about it because sometimes like I don't know if you guys ever had those moments where it's like you're just doing your own little thing and you just get and just like out of the random blue you get a gift sub out of nowhere from someone, to someone's channel. Surprise SMG, 11% stun chance. Okay. So, guys, sorry, okay, so this one needs the yellow door. I believe that the yellow door is going to be the exit, so let's hope and pray that we can actually get there. I will say I am kind of digging this explosive SSG. Hey there, Aisha. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you around. I hope you're having a good Friday and everything today. Check the corners, best I can. And to open it, open. Yeah, it's good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just trying to survive my first playthrough of this game right here called Nightmare Reaper. I had some unfortunate deaths here and there, especially the times where I wanted to get like a very nice weapon or two, but things kind of like said, fuck you, and everything, so. But yeah, dude, I've just been playing, some games on stream and just chilling out and everything. Oh, I'm probably about to sneeze. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, get frozen and get storm or thunder. Ouch. That exploded Taz right in my face. Huh. I don't know why, but like I'm like standing right here and just doing all that. It's like it makes me think that like it makes me kind of think that like that there's like a automatic stairs that gets like activated or something like that if I somehow get close. But I almost kind of feel honestly that it's probably just like the field of view or whatever. Whoa. What you got here? Feel mine. Nice skull. Uh, I'm curious to see like what's in that thing. At the same time, though, it's like I'm good. Alright, let's see. Oh. Alright, so I think I'm gonna, keep this SSG since it's, bullet-based weapon, but also, has some explosiveness to it. Complete Gibbs Motel Medical Center.
The innocent little girl is still alive inside, but they won't let her out without a fight she's unequipped for.
Alright, so we got through that, which I'm pretty happy about. So, I'm trying to think, cause I don't know for sure if like if I go into the into the dream world, to go to that to the next area, if it's gonna like still have me there. Oh my god, these fucking random party invites. So we're getting random invites from people on PSN that don't even really know that well. Let alone I'm fucking streaming. Anyway. Okay, so put that there. Yeah, I guess. I mean, the thing about it, I mean, I will say like the thing about it is that sometimes I don't mind like like maybe like adding random people that I've somehow came across or like just somehow found me or whatever, but I don't like immediately like go into a VC. Like I mean I did once because and I don't really mind telling the story because I'm about to end anyway. But I'd say like at one point in time, like the closest time I ever the only time I ever really done a thing where it was like I joined a random VC that someone had invited me to was through Dead by Daylight because I was playing I was doing some killer action things like that, and I met a couple of people on there. Oh, Miss Ladybone with the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, lady. So some Palia. Never heard of that game. But yeah, like I was about to say though, like I remember like I was doing some killer games. I think I was playing I think I was doing like a Huntress game and everything like that. And I came across a couple of people who apparently were swiffing together, like a two-person swift and everything. And so but yeah, I was doing that and everything. And um, that's like after the match, and like they kind of invited me into a party, and I was like, oh, okay, well, what's this? And even though like they didn't really, even though like there wasn't really anything like bad that happened, it was just like, I think like we like kind of talked a little bit, while I was on stream. I don't remember for sure. Oh, hey there, Bone Daddy. I don't remember for sure if like I played a game with them or two on stream, I guess way back, like way back in like past, VODs and stuff like that. But yeah, like I'm kind of like very picky. And I don't really like, join every like random VC that I get, invited to. Like the only time I really do a VC with anyone is pretty much like with like close friends, anything like that, or people like like close friends or people that I know good enough, to where it's like, oh, okay, I'll join the thing. So I was just checking some stuff real quick and also a few little things. Um, but yeah, but I don't know for sure if that person was someone I met in Elden Ring or if it was like Bloodborne or something. I want to say Elden Ring because I've been playing that game quite a bit on my downtime, even when I'm not streaming, and everything like that. But like I said, I don't I don't like randomly join VCs all the time, and especially ones that I get invited to, especially on PlayStation. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. But anyway, again, Miss Ladybell, thank you for the raid and everything like that. Unfortunately, you kind of came at a bit of a slight bad time because I'm actually about to wrap up. But I do appreciate the raid, nevertheless. And for some reason, I guess like my Frosty Tools thing didn't do like the full shout out or something like that. But let me see if I can. Let's see if I can do the thing. Yeah, maybe have Frosty Tools, do the bit. There we go. Um, but yeah, welcome. But yeah, I will say though, like welcoming everyone, from the raid. I am Mr. Rumble Roses. Friends call me Rumble for short. I pretty much just got done doing a little playthrough of a level type thing, in a game called Nightmare Reaper. Um, Nightmare Reaper, as far as the best way I can describe it, is like like a classic retro FPS shooter type of game with like some slight RPG type elements where it's like you can get like different weapons. Sometimes they can be like common, rare, legendary, and stuff like that. And you can be able to often have, and they can often at times like have different effects for those weapons. Sometimes they'll have like some good effects. Sometimes they'll have some negative effects, and things like that. And you can also like play some random little games where it's like um, or you can play some games where it's like fucking like Super Mario Bros. 3, um, Pokemon, a couple of other things I don't know off the top of my head, but like there's like some mini games you can be able to do to where you can go to like get various various like power ups and upgrades, things like that for your run, which is pretty cool in my opinion. I've been enjoying it so far, even though like I have had moments where it's like I get uh like I get slightly annoyed and I have like fucking enemies like just coming out of nowhere and just trying to like bombard me and everything like that. So yeah. But yeah, it's been pretty fun though. I'm doing my first playthrough of it and everything like that. I don't know exactly what to expect fully, but we're making some nice progress and everything like that. And I just got done clearing out a hospital center and everything. I had like a few deaths on I think like one of the parts of the level and everything like that. But other than that, everything's going good and everything. But um, But yeah, I just managed to finish up I managed to finish up the level and everything like that. And usually, what I do for the most part is like whenever I get like whenever I like complete a level and I get like the little like trophy like in game and also on PlayStation and everything like that. That's when I usually kind of end it because I guess you could say I kind of like do things in a part slash episodic thing when it comes to at least when it comes to Nightmare Reaper here. But yeah, if anyone wants to stick around for a raid, because I'm gonna be trying to raid myself, I'm gonna be doing a little raid myself. Feel free to copy the raid message that you see in the chat right there. And yeah, so first and foremost, I just want to say to everyone, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, the stream and everything like that, especially all the carnage that happened. I know that I wasn't really talking too much, but, whenever you got a chat that's pretty quiet, it's like, yeah, kind of focus on the game or whatever, so, yeah. But yeah, so my next planned stream, though, if everything goes well, will hopefully be tomorrow, aka Saturday. And I kind of decided to push this to the next day, because I think what I'm probably going to be doing, because I'm probably actually going to be playing me some Elden Ring tomorrow, because I kind of decided to do a little bit of a thing to take my pumpkin build to Journey 2, aka New Game Plus. Um, and there's a bit of a reason for that, because late last night into the early hours of the morning, me and my friend Onyx were playing some Elden Ring together. Like originally it started off as like him giving me a weapon that I couldn't be able to get on my end because the game was buggy as fuck in terms of like the spawning of that damn weapon. Um, but he gave me the quote unquote like guts great sword weapon. Playing around with that a little bit, but also like we did some co-oping as well. And he wanted me to like help him around like areas that were like in Lindell before you turn it into the Ashen Capital, because unless if decide, because like unless if you somehow um find all the summoning pools and things like that, then often at times they'll be like, oh, just go to this grace, put your yellow sign down on the ground somewhere, go from there. So even though like even though like he was kind of annoyed and like, oh, I've taken my one character I said I was gonna that I was gonna have that I was gonna have um that I was gonna have be like mid game or whatever the term is. But it's like I guess you could say like I had like a bit of a I don't know if I want to say like peer pressure or anything like that, because I'm not like really blaming Onyx too much about the whole situation of like hey it's like like hey because I was telling him about the whole situation. I was like, well, it's kind of your fault, because it was like, hey, because you kept asking me. It's like, are you gonna take your pumpkin bro to the end game? And I was like, well, that's something I don't know. Like I was not originally going to do that, but I can't. But I was like, well, maybe I could. Like maybe I could, do complete via the Deathbed Companion's quest line in order to fulfill that quest and everything like that, because of how my pumpkin bro build or whatever um, is basically one of Fia's champions. So I was like, okay, I'll just go in game and everything like that. Um, and we did do a little bit of a test type of thing as well. We did a little bit of a testing type of thing as well, where, and I kind of figured this was going to be the case, but apparently, if you send your sign out to the the summoning pools while you also use the like you and the person you're trying to help has the same password and everything like that going on. Um, it can actually like have your sign be at that summoning pool. So, and I was kind of thinking to myself like if I was going to have two characters that were going to sort of be like like before, like in the area before, and stop at, facing the Malekith or whatever. I was thinking to myself, well, I could probably take like the, my pumpkin build. I could probably take like the dude or something like that. But knowing that, and also, finding out from that, little science experiment, I decided I'm only going to take one character into New Game Plus, which was my Pumpkin Pro, which is for the Great Pumpkin Eater, that has now become Great Pumpkin Lord. So, what I'm pretty much going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to play through the game again, but this time I'll make sure to try not to, beat Malekith and everything like that, and have him, be alive and everything, and all that jazz. Hopefully I can kind of, keep Fia as alive as well, but I don't know, because if I'm playing as one of her champions, like the champion would want to have her be alive as much as possible. So we'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, probably tomorrow is going to be some Elden Ring. Gonna probably be doing some stuff with Great Pumpkin Lore. Probably gonna be trying to do more stuff because because yesterday like I started Journey 2 with him. I beat Margit, on my downtime, so that's pretty much where I'm at right now. And everything like that. So I'm gonna try do all that stuff as much as I can. Find all the find as many summoning pools and stuff as possible. Because eventually, because even though like I don't know for sure, but like if I how much I'll bring him, into the fray, of like co-op and streams and stuff like that. Like he's gonna be someone that gonna try and help people out for the most part. Except maybe for around like um well I want to say like the first step or whatever it's called, where it's like you see like your first little summoning pool thing because because a lot of the times that I've been there, because a lot of times I've been known to get summoned there. People just do it to pretty much just like for the farm for like fucking PvP stuff, and not like people like, oh, I can, like, oh, I can build help them out with like say the tree sentinel boss that's normally known to be roaming around near Church of L. So, but we'll see. But yeah, so Saturday, aka tomorrow, will be Elden Ring instead of Shoot 'em Up Saturday with Doom 2, and then on Sunday I will do Shoot 'em Up Sunday with with Doom 2 with the Blork mod, unless if the mod creator has updates the thing and changes it from what it was originally going to be, which is like a gameplay weapons mod for Doom 2. That's going to be have apparently from what I can only assume is going to be like having like a like a 2 episode type of thing where it's like episode one's like Freedom Phase 2, and then second one's I think it's like some sort of like custom maps, to play like an episode or something like that. I don't really remember. I can't remember what they were telling me about with that, but I know it's gonna be like something like a second episode thing. Gonna have like some different levels and stuff like that. So yeah. But until that time and everything, as always, if you enjoy what you saw today and you watch us on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can, as always, check out my YouTube channel, give us a sub, and all that usual good stuff. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter /X at Mr. Rumble Roses to know what goes on from any possible, random tweets that I do, including, like links that I share from my YouTube and everything like that. Or, just have some sort of way of messaging me, because, yeah. Let's see here. So I can try and find someone to raid. Yeah, for some reason I got a thing where it's like, on my life, I have like a few things of like, so I can choose between like people who are streaming Dead by Daylight, Elden Ring, TF2, Bloodborne, or Fortnite. I'm not really sure about the Fortnite thing, but... Yeah, let's see. Kind of just looking on the live feed, see if there's anything that kind of piques my interest enough. Be like, hey, I can go here. And I'd say for the most part, I'm seeing like a lot of people playing Dead by Daylight, which, I don't mind, but like, I kind of like to just, maybe see other little things as well. It's like Elden Ring side of things. Should probably put a ring on it. Oh god. Skidoo, Altus. Altus Skidoo. Yeah, it seems like they're playing, like, this person's playing with seamless co-op. Which I will say, like, I do wish that fucking, I do wish that, like, fucking, the seamless co-op stuff was in, like, the official game, with, like, for, like, like, the ports and everything like that as well, because the one thing I've always said is that I want, because the one thing I've always said that I wish, that I want, that I fucking wish Elden Ring had, was the ability to, well, it was basically like the ability to have your horse, and like whenever you have other people in your world and stuff. I think we might try and raid into this person because they have been live for that long. So we might, see what's up. They're not in followers only either, so that's good. H-E-E. Of course, when I'm trying to, like set things up, my chat box wants to take a sweet ass time to put everything together. So, even though I am yawning, like I'm not really tired to the point where it's like, oh, I want to, you know, go to sleep or anything like that. Let's see. Z. for Friedrich underscore Binks. Okay. So we're gonna try and raid with this person. And everything. See what's up. Um, but um, but yeah, I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and anything like that. You know, and thank you all so much for watching. Let's see if we can do this raid. All right. Seems we are able to. Alright, so until I see you guys in the next video, or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.